we are live at another episode of Grapple Mania, Grapple Mania 5. I'm Janice Lingling. I'm with Johnny Yaps, Will Malik. We are super excited to see some incredible, spectacular, amazing, sensational matches tonight.
Absolutely. We've got clubs from all over the state coming to participate in this event. We've got the team from Gracie Baja and Shell Harbour, Ronin Jiu-Jitsu from up in Newcastle. We've got My BJJ, Legacy, Bella, what is that
Bella
name?
Gal.
Bella
Bella
Gal.
Bella Gal.
Bella Gal Jiu-Jitsu.
Bella Gal
He is a gym unto himself.
SJJA from Crow's Nest, Sydney West Martial Arts, King's Academy, and of course Grappling Education here tonight. We've got 8 action-packed matches for you. We're going to be kicking off this card with Bradley Park versus Mark Manzoni. Fight number 2 of the night will be Gabriel Santos versus Nate Kellingale. We've got Connor Downey from Sydney West Martial Arts facing off against Sandro Perillo. Peter Andrews versus Deadshot Kasai, Jordan Flampolidis. Ben Moss versus Charles Rogers. Jude Keane against Jake Nichols. Ronan O'Carroll versus Pete Gallen. And our main event this evening, which is going to be Ben Smith versus Cash Douglas. 8 action-packed matches. Will, what are your thoughts? Who are you looking forward to see tonight?
Definitely going to be some fireworks tonight. Maybe, to be honest, there's a match 6 and probably match 8 are probably actually 6, 7 and 8 probably the best
6,
ones,
7 and 8.
So finish off with a bang.
Finish off with a bang. Big bad Jude Keane versus Jake Nichols out of Hills Grappling Club. Janice, what are your thoughts on tonight?
Actually interested in seeing some lightweights. Gabriel versus Nathan. I don't know, I'm just going to go for matches 1 and 2 because usually like the underdogs somehow come out with the most exciting stuff.
I'm probably more interested in hearing the walkout songs as well, the choices. I know there's going to be a few poor ones.
Possibly
Definitely,
the poor choices.
Yeah, I think Ben Moses might have a bit of a weird one, he was telling me, so it's going to be exciting.
Well, the guys are here, the competitors are here looking to put on a show, and we're going to get underway very, very shortly. So let's hand over to Naran, our MC for this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful Kogarah, Australia, home of the greatest grappling event in the world, Grapple Mania 5. Tonight, our first bout is between 2 purple belts. Introducing first in the red corner, a purple belt, leg-locking guru with a record of 27 wins, 0 losses, and 40 draws. He stands at 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing in at 75 kilos. From Gracie Baja, Shell Harbour, by way of Mollymook, presenting the Mark Manzoni Slayer, Bradley Park.
No clue what that means.
I just heard 6 foot 1 inches tall. And I thought that
his
just sounds like a
opponent,
Tinder profile.
in the blue corner, a purple belt with a scrambler style, holding a record of 15 wins and 0 losses. He stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 77 kilos. From Sydney Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Crow's Nest, by way of Dulwich Hill, the New South Wales State No-Gi champion, the Croatian cranker, Mark Manzoni.
A tall guy versus short guy. Great way to start.
Absolutely. If you wanted to find either of these gentlemen on social media, it is at Bradley Park BJJ for Bradley Park and at _Manzoni_ for Mark Manzoni. And we're away. Guard pull from Bradley Park.
Yeah, that's a self-takedown. If there were points here, could argue that he got points there.
You can cut the tension here with a knife.
Bradley was going for a butterfly guard there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Janice, what's he trying to do with his legs there, the guy in the blue?
Some sort of butterfly guard.
Nice back take there from Mark Manzoni. And Mark was saying beforehand that he was looking to out-pressure his opponent here tonight. He's expecting leg attacks. Bradley was a little bit more coy in terms of his game plan. Said he's got a few submissions in the tank, but not willing to call his shot tonight.
No, it's no good.
No good?
You got to be able to call it, you know.
Sometimes a bit of gamemanship, right?
like Bradley's like kind of trying to get his legs and hands onto the inside position, but I'm trying to see what he actually wants to go for in terms of attack. Haven't really seen him attempt anything yet.
Well, Mark's doing a good job of basing his posture, right? Like he's sitting back, he's not letting himself get elevated.
Kind of trying to go for the knee cut. Maybe Bradley's going for a false reap here.
False rape with his legs.
Yes.
Okay. So I know what it means.
The toe hold attempt
Trying to
here.
help dumb it down for everyone that doesn't know jiu-jitsu.
Here's an entry. Trying to sit through. Mark showing great awareness in terms of, you know, what it is that Bradley's trying to chase here.
So it's 8-minute matches.
Here comes that false reap.
Here we go.
Rolled into saddle.
Rolled into the saddle. Ben trying to get, Bradley
Mark's
trying to get,
to
yeah.
touch his own foot. Maybe he can toe hold himself.
He's going to pummel it,
Is
try
that
to
what he's
pummel it
doing?
back to the inside.
They're trying to see who can do the best toe hold on the one foot.
I've tried to make someone toe hold themselves during a leg entanglement. It's pretty awesome. I actually think it was Ben Moss.
Yeah, it probably was Ben.
And we'll see Ben Moss competing later this evening.
Yeah, the tricky Ben.
Bradley's just trying to separate those legs, probably to go for the inside heel hook.
What do you think of the way, you know, the way that Mark's trying to defend this saddle position? What would you do
I guess
differently,
it's
Janice?
kind of like a tug of war of the foot. What I do differently is try and escape from this saddle position.
Clear the knee line.
Possibly not bend my foot in the direction that Bradley wants to open that leg up. Point the toe and turn the heel in the other direction.
Wouldn't you just like stand up or something? Or no?
If they
He's managed to pummel that leg back to the inside there.
back to butterfly guard for Mark.
Yeah, 8-minute matches. First 4 minutes, no points. So points are just about to come on, I think.
Ooh, and we almost have a pass from Mark.
And we see
Body
some
lock pass.
Yeah, body lock pass. There's the
That's nice.
nice little takedown from
Kinda
the rear body lock there.
unlucky stop.
Just out of bounds.
Keller's come crawling back.
He's got the position here. One hook in. Pummels back off. Gets into mount here.
Nice all the way into mount for Mark.
Has he got the arm triangle here? Looks like he's slowly trying to work his way down.
Mark's coach is saying for him to put his head a little bit down. He kind of like lifted up his head to listen to his coach. Might be attempting to take a back, take a back take from here if he doesn't get that arm triangle.
I think, yeah, he might be looking for the back, I think.
He's slowly crawling his way up. Flattens him back out.
Whenever
And he's looking for the gift wrap here. Didn't quite get it.
Love gifts. Always great to get a gift.
We've got hugs going here tonight.
Yeah, $5 hugs, guys.
I prefer gifts to hugs. Hugs involve too much intimacy, I think.
Well, the thing was,
You get plenty of intimacy here at
The-
Jiu-Jitsu anyway, don't
when
you?
we first
The
had
only
the
kind of intimacy.
when we first had the $5 hugs, it was supposed to be with Hayden, but then we decided you can actually pick who you want to have the hug with. So if it's Hayden, Kel, Reese the Rooster,
Who would
Ben.
you pick?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like
Am I paying for
Kel
it?
is very huggable. Kel
Kel,
is very
Kel hugs
kind.
me every day already, so
Hayden is a killing cube.
I'm lucky. A lucky man. So
That was
out
a
of mount.
good escape from Bradley.
He's coming up now,
Coming up on the single himself.
out of bounds.
Mark gets knocked off the podium, knocked off the stage.
And we're still 0-0 points-wise, and points are in play.
Got Casey on the point scoring today.
Oh,
That was a quick
beautiful
pass,
pass.
and take to mount, but quick scramble to the back, but he kind of like lost control of all those positions.
Ends up on bottom.
Is that
Yeah.
points? Wasn't there long enough?
And back up they go.
Nah, he ended up in guard. So it would have been a good pass though. Back to this knee cut from Mark.
Someone's got 2 points, I believe.
I can't see it on the
Can't
scoreboard,
see the
but
score.
Oh, maybe not.
I guess the suspense will
Oh.
kill us until the end.
Winston signaling that Casey something.
Kind of want to see Bradley go for some choy bars here.
There's that
and there's that
cartwheel
2
pass
points
again.
quick
Bradley.
pass from Mark.
Can't hold the position though.
In my head, from someone who loves butterfly, I feel like Bradley's
It's a
wasting
great pass.
the leg position that he has.
Yeah, and he's tied up those legs almost Dagestani style. But Bradley's managed to escape his left
Bradley
leg.
needs to work with some of those like underhooks or some grips. Underhook, collar tie.
Back in this position again. Walks around him. Almost north-south there. Can get to the back
Oh,
here?
Almost reverse.
Big scramble.
Good scramble.
They're back on their feet.
Showing up for the first match of the day.
It's a good match. I like it. An armbar
Looking
attempt
for
from
that.
Bradley, possibly.
Kimura.
Maybe a Kimura. He could keep on threading that leg through, go for the choy bar. Mark's doing a good
beautiful.
job of passing, but he's kind of not consolidating the position.
Yeah.
He's trying now.
So now he's got
got it
points.
now.
Yeah,
There we go.
He's got points.
I was wrong as usual. 3 points.
If he guts
If
it
that
out,
Nogi Ezekiel.
35 seconds left. He can get out.
I wonder how many times I've seen this submission attempted in matches.
Moves to S-mount. Trying to separate the arms here. Bradley grabbing the inside of his own leg, trying not to let his arm get separated. We're almost out of time
so
here.
Confused.
6 seconds left to go. And we're time.
So, looks as the points is 3 to -2.
Your winner,
3 to
Mark
-2.
Manzoni.
Mark Manzoni coming away with the victory there.
It's his 29th win.
Congratulations, Mark. That was a great fight. Way to start off the evening. Action-packed. I'll let you have a second to catch your breath. I'll go through a bit of it. So Bradley had you. First of all, his nickname is the Mark Manzoni Slayer. Did that offend you?
No, gave me more energy to actually get him.
And he tried to force the false sweep for a while there in the beginning of the fight. He had a grip of your foot, and for about 2 minutes, both of you were just holding one of your feet. Were you ever in danger?
I didn't feel in danger, but I definitely wanted to get my foot out of there. So unfortunately, I spent 2
I'm
minutes
in
there,
danger.
so-
Yeah, bro.
And in the end, you got him in mount twice. One time you had him in real danger with the hand arm. Was there any reason why you couldn't finish that choke?
His arm was across his face. I couldn't get it under the chin, so there wasn't much pressure for the choke.
Awesome job. Well done. Mark Manzoni.
So Mark Manzoni, if you wanted to find him on social media, it is at _Manzoni_.
Yeah, great first match.
And, Mark actually called his shot here tonight. He said he was expecting leg attacks and looking to out-pressure his opponent in Bradley Park. But well fought by Bradley Park. And if you wanted to find him on socials, it is at Bradley Park BJJ. We've got a great night of fights here to come. That was fight number 1 of 8. So 7 more fights remaining. Our next matchup will be between Gabriel Santos and Nate Kellingau.
Well, I think we should
Ladies
give
and
it.
gentlemen,
oh,
this next
okay.
match is scheduled for 8 minutes in the ADCC rules set. There will be no points awarded in the first 4 minutes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is the legendary Winston Hong. Introducing first, in the red corner, he's a blue belt with a lazy bottom style, holding a record of 7-3 in Australia and 14-1 in Brazil. He stands 5'7", weighing in at 68 kilograms. Fighting out of grappling education by way of Porto Alegre, Brazil, the Storm, Gabriel Antonio.
No, I just said something about lazy. I thought he was going to say
And in the blue
with a lazy
corner,
eye.
a purple belt guard player who doesn't want to pull guard, holding a record of 109 wins and 1 loss. 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 67 kilograms, out of Sydney Jiu-Jitsu Academy by way of Lane Cove. He's the New South Wales state champion, the Filipino face smasher, Nathan Kalingao.
Looks like a good match.
Philippines versus Brazil,
Yeah.
going down in Australia.
Which country do you hate the most?
Yeah, Johnny.
I mean, love.
So if you wanted to find either of these gentlemen on social media, for Gabriel Antonio, it is at StormG Abreu, Abreu, and Nate Kalingau at Nate Kalingau.
And Gabriel's mum has traveled all the way from Brazil to watch him compete tonight.
Wow.
Talking to both of these guys before the match, Nate was saying that this is going to be a very exciting match.
Oh, and Gabriel's like
Straight into the
straight
legs
for
here.
the leg entanglement.
Looking at Bolo.
Actually, I
or-
think he's going to bolo.
Bolo, yeah.
I don't
a
think
nice
he's going
bolo
to go
there.
for the leg entanglement. My bad. He's Brazilian. He's going to go for the bolo.
Well, Gabriel was calling his shot before, and he said, you know, he's trying to tie this one up via shotgun armbar. So it's a very
Gabriel
specific.
does have a good armbar. Nate's going for the outside Ashi now.
It's
got
off
the
balance
double
him.
outs.
Or?
Couldn't quite
Gabriel
off balance
has
him.
to clear those legs. Try and go for the cross face here.
It's a big inversion here. Double outside.
It's gone to 50-50. Everyone's favorite position, 50-50. I've seen this so many times in matches.
Yeah,
Everyone
just
actually
makes
says
it
they hate it, but they
confusing.
always go to it.
Makes it so confusing know what's going on right now.
It's going to be a leg lock shootout.
Whose leg is who right now? Who's winning?
I don't know, they're all the same. You just got to touch them all. Nate appears to have an inside heel hook.
He
from
does have it on.
50-50. So Gabriel needs to work on pointing that toe and starting to slip it. Yep. So he's slipped the heel.
Crossed his feet. Oh,
Yes,
yep.
Will.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. We're learning. Oh, now he's on the attack.
Nate trying to dig for that heel again. Gabriel doing a great job of using the other leg to defend it.
Grabbing the head kind of stops your opponent from attacking, but
He's
Kinda
going his own.
stalls.
Is that a knee bar or?
he might
Oh,
have
it's
a
like
knee bar.
Yeah, lateral on it.
No.
He's going for the Gabriel is trying to feed his feet to the inside, go for the saddle.
He's done well there.
Back to outside Ashi.
He's got the undercross going here now.
Climber's grip. Is that what you call it, or?
I have no idea about names of anything.
Snake Kel loves the climber's,
Climber's
grip.
grip could be anything really, because it's like
Yeah, just
Use
grabbing a rope,
climb.
right?
yeah,
Or
any
what?
kind of. There's so many grips in climbing.
I'm going to see a reset on the action here.
Winston is a legend.
Yeah, he's wearing an IBJJF
He's like Jesus,
t-shirt.
the
Yeah.
With that
Chinese
hairstyle too.
Jesus. Yeah,
I'm guessing he doesn't grow a
Gabriel-
beard probably because he can't.
not for want of trying. Gabriel's going for a De La Riva hook.
He loves to go
Oh.
for the back
Go for
from
that
Knee bar
back.
attempt.
that De La Riva.
Did Nate go for a knee bar? I
Yeah,
think
it was like a sort of like
the
a
hook wasn't deep enough.
wasn't deep enough. Yeah, he slipped like Gabriel did. He cottoned onto it straight away, and just pulled the knee line through. And that's how we ended up in this position here. Still cranking on that foot.
Now he can.
Oh, that looks tighter.
That's a knee bar.
Ooh. It's a pretty solid knee bar attempt from Nate.
Would he be able to attack?
Yeah, I reckon
That foot
Gabriel
sitting
could
on
go
the
for
side
that
heel
inside
hook,
heel
yeah.
hook.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't think he's really a leg lock player.
Nah, I think he's trying to bolo
He-
to get the back. I think that's his thing.
Points are on now.
Got that like that
Crab riding.
dodgy calf slicer. Nate needs to feed that left leg to the inside.
He just
so
doesn't have
can
control
lock
of
up
the-
saddle, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the knee line, right? Another
Goes for
bolo
that
attempt
bolo,
here. Here we
yeah.
go.
It's a better attempt.
Can he get it? Gets the far leg. He's going to need
So
to...
Didn't know what
stomp his
jiu-jitsu was, and you
feet
just
to
turn
the-
into see it right now. You just be like, "What is this? Like, what is going
Jiu-Jitsu
on?"
is like the stupidest looking sport. Maybe that's just when I do it.
Yeah, no, when I make it look dumb too.
I'm sure there's got to... If someone has got a jiu-jitsu out of context page, like that would probably be ideal for memes.
I mean, our mate Bella has a few.
You mean Bella the gym jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, that one.
Bella.
Sorry, yeah.
JJ.
Bella
We
Gao
can't see the
JJ.
comments, unfortunately, so like I would love to shit talk back to everyone who's possibly hating on us right now.
Knee bar attempt again.
Got a
That
good
looks-
knee bar
Oh,
attempt from
That
Nate.
looks pretty tight.
Good escape from Gabriel.
Now, the roles have reversed.
Here we go.
See with that knee shield.
Bit of guard play there from Nate.
Can't see the time on the. Oh, yep, so we've got 2 minutes 20 to go on the clock.
Points are on. It's still 0
And
all.
it's still 0.
Just wanted to mention, I was going to say before, for I butcher his name, but Nico. Madge.
Maglisic.
Yeah, that one.
He won at Worlds
Yeah,
today.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Came
congratulations.
First in the super heavyweight
Oh.
division in Worlds.
Outside
An
heel hook
outside
attempt.
heel hook attempt from Gabriel.
He doesn't, yeah, looking to pass. Said I'm over the feet game. Ready to pass guards.
Trying to
Smash
go for
hard.
that.
Passing guards,
Leg drag.
taking names.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Oh.
I reckon if Nate doesn't win this match, he should challenge Gabriel to a game of basketball. Because he would surely
You
get his
reckon?
revenge.
In basketball.
Yeah.
Is that because he's Philo
Actually,
or?
yeah, no, I think it's because he's tall.
Oh.
I'll just let you guys know, Freddie actually offered me out in a game of basketball, and I just have to mention that he lost to Trey Young in a game once by 60 points, so
60 points.
60 points.
That's a
So-
big loss.
Yeah. So the difference is, the points difference between Frederick, I explained it to him today, and Trey Young is minus 52. Because Frederick scored 8. The difference between myself and Trey Young is 0. So
So you're basically the
who's
same.
better? Yeah,
Last
me and Trey
50
Young
I
are
don't
seconds
the
know
same,
who that is, but
same hairline. Oh, it's just
And
this
still no points.
very, very famous superstar. He's very good. We're
I
one
mean,
in
if
a
he
life.
was that famous, why
Oh,
wouldn't I know
nice.
him?
Knee lever. Trying to get to the back. Can he do it?
He's not Asian.
That's true.
There he goes. Going for that bolo.
Bolo attempt, so just needs to get
Yeah, he's
Nate's
got the leg.
ribs.
Oh, he's
Going for
gonna,
that straight ankle.
yeah, you gotta go the other. Yeah, pass it to the other side.
Go for the Aoki
Once
lock.
yeah, there he goes. Now you can go for it. Now you can try it out. Go for it.
Doesn't
for
have a
it.
bite on the
I don't
ankle.
think he has
Have a
anything
breather.
there.
7 seconds to go. Very competitive match between these two.
Sure. New law going to a ref's decision. See what Winston has for us.
Trust
Chinese
in
Jesus.
Winston.
Trust Winston and that smooth hair.
In Winston we trust to come up with the right decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee's decision, your winner, Nathan Callingall.
Nathan
Nate
guts out
takes it out.
a scrappy
We don't
win.
need to see any basketball matches now.
Yeah, he's won.
Bad
Nate
luck for
Killing
Gabriel.
now.
I thought
He's
that
on to
was
the
a
playoffs.
really good match.
Congratulations, Nathan. That was a leg-locking shootout. I think you had him in at least 2 locked-in lateral knee bars, a straight knee bar, and a lot of other stuff that I didn't really understand. Why were you having so much trouble finishing those knee bars?
Yeah, it was just really tough. I knew that going into this. But yeah, he did something.
And right at the end, it was 0-0, even though you were kind of dominating the fight in terms of submissions. You were in danger of losing because he almost looked like he was going to do a rolling back take. At one point, he was trying to get to J point. Were you scared that you were going to lose on points?
Yeah, I was definitely scared. He's really good, like I said before. Definitely threatened a lot of good things, especially those back takes. But yeah.
Great job.
So Nate Kalingau coming away with the victory. If you want to find him on social media, it is at Nate, N-A-T-E, Kalingau, C-A-L-I-N-G-A-O. Training out at SJJA Crow's Nest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
decked
really
out in the
enjoyed that.
SJJA.
It was a good matchup actually because of Nate's leg attacks and Gabriel's bolo attacks. It was good.
Yeah, it was a good
It's like the
matchup
yin,
with that. The
yin and yang,
see him
right?
Going, yeah.
The fire and water battle, but we still got some more matches to come.
Match
Next-
3.
Yes, Connor Downey out of SWMA coming up against Sandro Perillo from Ronin Jiu-Jitsu.
Wonder if Connor had a son, it would be called Connor Downey Jr.
Connie or Connor Downey?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Connor.
the
Where was
third
the girl?
match
Connie.
of the evening.
Connie Downey
Introducing
Jr.
first in the red corner, a purple belt guard player with a 2-1 record in MMA. He stands at 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 85 kilos. Out of Sydney West Martial Arts, the Kamikaze, Connor Downey.
So Connor is half Japanese, so part of the reason that they call him the Kamikaze is because that could actually reference one of his
introducing
ancestors.
opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a purple belt.
Probably related, yeah.
A power bottom style fighter with holding a record of 437 wins and 0 losses. He stands at 6 foot tall, weighing in at 82 kilos from Ronin Jiu-Jitsu by way of Newcastle. He's the king of Halo. He will accept any challenge, anytime, anywhere in the video game of Halo. He will not accept challenges in other areas of life. Sonny Boy Slim Sandro Perillo.
Sunny Boy Slim.
That's right, if you want to find him on social media, it is at Sunnyboy Slims. And Connor Downey, if you want to find him, it is at Connor Downey 98.
I was going to ask, if you're not a guard player, what would you be? Like, I don't get it.
A fighter maybe?
He might be a wrestler.
Just a player?
Some kind of
I just like to play.
fighter.
Just like to play.
Now Connor's actually, very savvy on the legs as well. In one of his last MMA fights, caught a victor's roll off the cage and finished that fight via knee bar.
I thought the kamikaze was in reference to the fact that he'll probably die trying to execute a submission tonight. Of course, we don't want to see that. That would be a tragedy.
Cash is in the building. He was just in Thailand or Bali with one of my mates.
Cash?
Pretty funny,
Cash
yeah.
Douglas.
Lecky was with Lecky.
No wonder he's so tan.
Big Lex.
Thought he was hitting the solarium.
Nah, it's natural.
Oh, here we go.
Natural.
Connor's going for the reap, possibly attacking the outside heel hook. It's an underhook he is. Got a shoulder crunch or like a choi bar grip, or he did.
And Sandro was expecting, some legs here tonight, but he said he might wrestle, he might play some legs. He's going to keep us guessing here tonight, so let's see what's going to come.
He thinks Connor is going to go for the legs. Connor might be going for a K-guard entry here.
He's got 9 recent wins with 9 submissions, Connor, so quite
pretty good.
effective. Effective jiu-jitsu.
He's a very
9 out
unassuming
of
guy.
how many though?
Mm. So you got a guy that's on a nice win streak that's
Here we
a
go.
fighter
There was an
against the
Ooh,
Halo
Sandro.
entry
player.
there.
Rolled into saddle. Connor's taking that armbar, that underhook again for the shoulder crunch. Looks like he might be feeding that top leg to a Troy bar. if Sandro doesn't pass at this moment. It says here Sandro submitted Matt Lynch 16 times in 5 minutes.
Jump diving on an outside
Poor
heel hook
Matt.
here. Looking for potentially a toe hold here.
Everyone talks shit on toe hold, but I've actually been submitted and injured by toe holds so many times.
I have once, yeah.
I feel like a bit
My
of a
first
fraud
blue belt
trying to like shit
competition.
on toe holds. But I still will. Never respect the toe hold. It might break my foot, but
Actually, Jeremy was Jeremy was coaching me during the match, and it was my first blue belt match, and
Jeremy
toe
coached
holded. Yeah.
toe hold. He coached
And he just
you
came in, he's like, yeah,
to
sorry.
get toe holded.
Yeah.
Here
he's
we
like,
go.
Sorry,
Connor's
we don't
like-
Connor in
teach
the
toe
saddle.
holds.
Rolled into saddle.
Trying to collect the
Trying to-
second leg here.
Just getting my toe broken.
And the time that he tried to collect the second leg, Sandro got up and escaped. That's why I feel like once you're in saddle, you shouldn't bother with the second leg. It
Attack
takes
what
too
you've
long.
got.
Yeah.
Attack what you've got and then see what comes from that.
Just looking over at Jude over there, he looks like he's ready.
It's
Big
like
night.
the world's biggest lad.
Yeah,
Jude
it's a
King.
bit red too. I don't know what's wrong with his face. Blushing or something?
He
I'm
knows
not
we're
too
talking
sure.
about him.
Must.
Sandro's got to try and clear that knee shield. So he could try and like sprawl back here. Or hip switch. Try and go to half guard.
He's got the
Nope,
underhook.
he's going to
Go for
possibly go for, I'm going to guess a guillotine from top half guard.
A guillotine from top half
Gonna get
guard.
three. Oh, he's very close.
Ooh, and he
Almost a knee, right?
basically just, now he's actually in a really good knee cut position because his hips are in really deep.
Slice through or?
But it looks
No,
like
he's back to
Connor's
that.
gotten his knee
Yeah,
shield
he's got
back.
that knee shield back in.
Sandro was so close.
Might be just toying with his opponent now that points are on. Now he can pass.
That was nice there from Sandro.
So
Checking
he's a-
checking that far leg.
That was a nice
Step
pass
through,
there.
yeah.
He's
Looks
checking
like trying
Connor's
to
far
hold it
leg.
this time.
Connor ends up in
Don't think
turtle.
he gets points for that.
No, I don't think that's points.
Connor turtled. That was nice nonetheless.
Taking some deep breaths. 3 minutes 40 to go.
Good scramble there from both of these guys. Connor.
He was actually
The
going
front
for that
headlock
guillotine.
goes back into a leg entanglement. Oh,
He's inverting
he's
through this
Oh, he's on.
outside
he
actually.
almost had
Oh
a knee
no,
right
he's
there.
got 50-50.
cranking
he's
on it.
Cranking that.
That leg gets
He
on
was
cross. Sandro
sending
can go
that.
for his own heel hook.
Connor's looking for it again. Sandro trying to uncross the legs. Here we go.
Yeah,
Legs are being
Halo
separated.
Boy going for his own heel hook there.
Sandro takes that opportunity to get back up.
I can hear some heavy breathing.
Yeah, Connor's the kamikaze.
Sandra taking some deep breaths, looking up at the
He thinks
clock.
he's gonna explode.
2:30 left. See what's left in the tank.
Have any points been scored? No. Sandro needs to keep that head on the inside of Connor's arms.
He's trying to backstep here, see if he can pass. But the
Connor
Knee shield's
wants
back
that
in.
grip, but so far he hasn't been able to kind of utilize it. Sandro's like almost passed several times.
Yeah, he's getting very, very close.
Though in terms of jiu-jitsu, it's almost passing is like almost being pregnant. You didn't actually score. It didn't actually happen.
is that a good or a bad thing?
Hey, at least it's not when they're
The
talking
pre-
about
the getting
porn star
pregnant
names, alright, so
Depends who you're talking about.
There's that going to knee right. Connor's going to turtle.
Still no points for that. Just for
Catching the firearm here. We're going to see a roll through.
anyone that doesn't know jiu-jitsu. There's no points yet.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, every time he goes close to passing for points, Connor's gone to turtle.
Pretty good idea. He's doing
Yeah,
a good
he's
job of
doing well.
not letting Sandro get his hooks in.
Oh, there's
He's
that
like
roll
trying
through.
to cram you through and
Yep.
go back to legs, which is also a good idea. So now he needs to start like throwing that right leg over to a reap. Then he can start attacking that leg again. Or he can post his feet on Sandro's hips and try and make space to get that reap in.
Sandro's doing a good job just taking away the space, right? He's got that.
Yeah, well, Sandro's like getting to a crossface there, so Connor needs to get those feet on Sandro's hips.
Got 15 seconds left. Still 0 all. So if someone can get some points or a quick finish, be good somewhere.
Should stand them up, eh, Will?
Yeah, I would have stood him up. Winston needs to. Oh, no, that's the end. I was going to say. Imagine he stands him up 10 seconds ago and just goes, go fight.
Chinese Jesus, listen to us from here. He knows all, he hears all, he sees all.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by referee's decision, Sandro Perillo.
Sandro, the king of Halo, taking out another win. Not just on the Halo battlefield, but at Grapple Mania.
I'm sure you're tired. That looks super tough fight. You were pressing the action the whole time. At one point, it looked like you were gonna take his back. You were doing a rolling back take, and you did some sort of inversion into a false reap that ended up in a knee bar. That must have been a little bit disappointing.
That was a little bit scary. I know he's good at the knee bar, so I was a little scared there, but it wasn't the performance I wanted. But I'm 2-2 versus Sydney West now. Let's get the best out of 5 going. Another purple belt, preferably someone not bigger than me this time. But let's up the ante on this one. If I lose,
It's money.
I quit Grapple Mania forever. No. If I win, Luke Martin has to get a COVID vaccine shot.
Oh,
Alright? Let's do it.
That's real talk.
It's a bit dodgy. I
That's,
would have rather the money, to be honest.
that's definitely
Let's put
a
some
call
money
out
in.
not to
He
be
might
missed.
end up with some money anyway.
Yeah.
So Sandro Perillo taking away the victory there. If you want to find him on social media, it is at Sunnyboy Slims. And the call out of the Sydney West crew.
Interesting match.
I noticed that Connor was wearing last season's version of the Sydney West rash guard.
Oh, what do you reckon that means?
Maybe he's too poor to afford the new future.
Yeah.
Look, he is half Asian, all right? He's bound to be a little bit cheap.
That's true. I guess he probably found it in a dumpster.
Well, hopefully he's not
That's
out the
where
back
I get
committing
most of my
seppuku
clothes.
because he didn't get the result that he wanted here tonight.
Next,
Yes,
we got
that would
the
be a mess to clean up.
Deadly Shot Kasai. And
What is a deadly
Peter
shot
Andrews.
Kasai?
that's his wrestling name.
That is his
Deadly
wrestling.
shot Kasai, which is like probably the best name ever,
that a drink?
versus standard white man named Peter Andrews.
Yeah.
Most standard name ever. No offense. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Grapple Mania is a global phenomenon with fans tuning in from around the world. At each event, Grappling Education salutes our fans in one of the great grappling nations of the world. Tonight, Grappling Education welcomes our French friends, including Cyril Gunn, Teddy Rene, and Luc Rousseau. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs de France, et bienvenue sur Grapple Mania 5. And now for the fourth
Baguette
match of the
croissant?
evening. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, a chaotic style fighter holding a record of 0-1. He stands at 5'4", weighing in at 80 kilos. Fighting out of King's Academy by way of Liverpool, Bam Bam, Peter Andrews.
So Peter Andrews out of King's Academy. If you want to find him on social media, it is
Bam
at
Bam.
Petus, Petus_Andronicus.
Man, the classic King's gear, yellow and black, I think.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a professional
Bruce Lee.
wrestler with a record of 33 wins and 4 losses. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 75 kilos, fighting out of Gracie, Balmain, by way of Balmain. An undefeated at Grappling Industries, Deadly Shot Kasai, Jordan Flampoulidis.
Deadly Shot Kasai, always with one of the most epic entrances. He comes to bring war. If you want to find him on social media, it is at ds_Kasai.
Wowee.
Rocking the Sakuraba City shorts.
Big one. I don't know if he's intimidated. He's a pain there. I would be crapping
I find
myself
that,
right now.
that
if
beard
I have to
intimidating.
yell back to me just to,
We're going to see some beard-on-beard crime.
I wonder how I'll tell them apart.
We're expecting chaos.
Well, one's just like Bruce Lee. The other one is just like.
I have to go by rash guard color. Every non-Asian looks the same to me.
All Asians
Jordan
look different to you,
fools.
but the non-Asians, they all look the exact same.
Basically.
Oh, into closed guard here. Leg entry
Okay,
here.
guard entry.
Here we go.
Interesting.
Can he get to it? Staunches him. Looks right over him as he walks over
He
the
is
top of him.
playing for the
Jordan
cameras.
is ready. He's ready.
He always brings a show. Peter Andrews back to his feet here.
I would like to see a suplex tonight from someone, somewhere, at some stage.
Me too. Possibly
event.
not in this room or at this comp.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be necessarily at Grapple Mania.
It might be at my house.
We are going to eat after, I think, everyone, so whoever has to pay for the
Peter
dinner.
going for a single leg here. They kind of both seem keen to either wrestle or play guard. Either of them has both been in guard positions.
Oh, Kimura attempt here. Peter's really
Hold-
got to turn to that
hold
arm.
dear
He's
life
now
there.
switching to the other
Steps over
side.
that guard.
Almost an armbar coming.
Actually set up his last win, I think it was a Kimura.
Off of Kimura.
Yeah.
I hate Kimuras. Possibly
Yeah,
because I'm
thanks.
terrible at them.
Thanks, Hayden. For
I think for me, to
try
do
and
a
Kimura
Kimura is
Hayden
an
so
ultimate
much.
dog move. If I try and Kimura you, is the ultimate disrespect.
yeah, when
Because I'm
Hayden
so
grips
bad at
you
it.
with that,
Espe-
Hayden
yeah,
just straight
especially-
away look at him like, how dare you?
Especially when Hayden's got it on you.
Doing
If
that.
Hayden grips my arm, I'm tapping. It's not like getting my feet touched. Like I don't want that.
Yeah, okay. I
You
don't mind
enjoy
the
that?
feet, to be honest.
I don't
Feel
like my
fine.
arms being touched.
Your arms.
My arms are my special area. You can't touch my special area.
Oh, big
So-
scramble. Got a bit of north-south action going.
Jordan ends up in north-south.
Love north-south.
Possibly going for that Kimura again. He's already got his head in. He's already got his legs in place over Peter's head.
And he's
Just
moving to an
step
armbar
through.
here.
Peter's
Peter
kinda,
turns,
I think
but-
Peter's clearing the elbow.
Do you reckon it's cleared?
Nah.
I think it's pretty,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no.
I
I
was-
was
I
wrong
was,
again. I have a 100% chance of being wrong.
Look at that. Forward roll into a kip up.
That's pretty sick.
They're so dizzy after that.
Yeah.
Well,
Good job.
deadly
Your
shot.
winner by armbar, Jordan Flampoulidis.
Jordan
Shoots his shot.
Flampoulidis. I mean, he told me off for saying his name wrong.
His name gets butchered often, I'm sure.
So Jordan, were you able to use your professional wrestling experience to win that match?
Definitely. You saw that. You saw me come out. I could see the fear in his eyes. And that's all that mattered. Yeah.
That's right. I was intimidated.
All
I
that
think a lot of the
matters.
crowd were intimidated. We might
Sitting
have to
fear.
tone it down a little bit just because there are children watching and it can be frightening at this time.
Hey, I'm a role model. All right, I'm gonna have some of those masks ready to sell very soon here at Grapple Mania.
You've got a customer here, buddy.
I'm definitely buying one of those masks.
Deadly shot,
Well done,
Kasai.
deadly shot, Kasai.
I
With
quite
the,
like the way he talks. He's got a good use of like dramatic pauses.
Well, he's channeling a bit of Macho Man Randy Savage.
yeah, good
I
win.
don't really know who
Using
that
the
is.
wrestling skills to get himself jiu-jitsu submission with his wrestling skills.
Oh yeah,
Um,
his professional wrestling skills. I forgot he's a professional wrestler apparently.
That's it.
Yeah, he's a professional wrestler. If you go look him up on YouTube, I've seen a few as well, to be honest. I haven't
they
looked
good?
him up. They do it like tables and ladders and chairs and like Hell in a Cell type stuff. And it's
Are you even looking at his
insane.
wrestling page?
Yeah, I looked at his YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, I think Jude and I were watching it at my house.
All right,
Quite
well,
interesting.
we are halfway through our card here tonight. We still have 4 matches here to go. Coming up next, we've got Ben Moss against Charlie Rogers.
Yeah, Ben with his second appearance on Grapple Mania had quite a dominant win in his first appearance, and Charles first appearance coming from Shell Harbour.
Ladies and
Apparently
gentlemen,
a rubber guard
the
specialist,
fifth match of
Charles.
the evening.
What are we in
Introducing
2010?
first, a blue belt.
All right, Eddie
Rich
Bravo.
guard puller. With a 1-27 record, he stands at 4'11", weighing in at 69 kilos from Grappling Education by way of
Ben weighs
Brighton
more than me,
LaSands.
and he's like
the
half my
Autumn
age.
and Winter Cup winner, fan favorite, the Prophet, Ben Moses.
Fun fact, Ben and I might be related because he's Egyptian and so am I, so that's my brother, let's
Oh,
go.
really?
Yeah. Ben with rocking the no shirt today. I'm glad he did.
And
Show off
his
those
opponent,
guns.
a gray and black belt.
This is our
That's
first
right.
shirtless competitor.
He's so young, he doesn't even have
He's
a
actually
proper belt
intimidating,
yet.
Ben. Look at
He's
him.
the rubber guard specialist. 17 wins, 15 by submission, only 5 losses out of Gracie Baja Shell Harbor by way of Oak Flats. He's a New South Wales state champion, the rubber man, Charles Rogers.
Here we go.
Oh, he's got the Dragon Ball Z. This is what we have tonight. This is what we came for.
This is the first time tonight I've seen you this excited.
Yeah,
I actually
getting
love
serious
the
now.
Dragon Ball Z.
There we
gun.
go.
Yeah,
Early guard pull
Ben
from
is
Ben.
pulling straight away.
A lot of Dragon Ball Z pop toys at home. Shout out Billy for.
Have you seen guys who wear the full like Dragon Ball Z gi?
Yeah, so he should have won.
I've seen that in
Should've
Cabramatta.
won it with,
There's this Asian guy.
And
Oh,
Ben's going for the armbar straight away.
Ben, you can tell he's a rough bloke because he's wearing a black mouth guard. And I think anyone that wears a black mouth guard, they're rough.
He's
Maybe that was
in
his
on the
only
legs
choice in
here.
colour. Ben has a lot of attacks.
Yeah, and he
He's a
chains
gun. He
attack
is-
to attack as
He
well
was
with Ben.
absolutely
Yeah.
not messing around tonight. And Ben had done his
against
homework. He
a
knew his
tall
opponent was really, he's into the rubber guard. And looking by pulling first. There we go. There's a tap.
That
go.
was very quick, very nice.
Ben with a big win there.
Unfortunate for Charles, who didn't get to show off any of his rubber guard. I actually quite like rubber guard. I think some things are pretty fun.
Your
Yeah,
winner, Ben Moses.
Ben with a big win, flexing those muscles.
Big win.
Big boy.
Big win for a big boy.
Congratulations, Ben.
Big boy.
Ben, when you first showed up at Grappling Education, I remember it like it was yesterday. You were kind of chubby, had really weird hair that was shooting out to one side. You only knew how to play one kind of guard, worm guard. Look at you now. My God. How have you made this transformation?
Can we check if Ben's on the roids?
That's pretty much it. That's all it takes. Okay. And I didn't see the submission. It was so fast I couldn't catch it. What was it you got him with?
It was an inside heel hook, I'm pretty sure. I think so.
And is it legal to inside heel hook 15-year-olds who is here with his mother?
At Grappling Education it is, so.
That's right. At Grappling Education it is. Congratulations.
That's true. At Grappling Education, we don't care gender, age. You can be an infant. You get in heel hooked. You are
don't
getting
care
Everyone can
about
get it.
the law.
Anyone gets it. Anyone that comes to Grappling Education, well done to Ben.
Ben just got roasted by Naran. Like used to be chubby. Now you're a big fat dynamo.
Was.
And if you want to
Heel
find
hooking mofos, heel hooking
He's
children.
got all gas, no brakes normally with Ben. He's learned to get a bit more technical with his technique, obviously. That's what you do.
It would be good to have technical technique.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I thought I'd say. Make you guys aware that he's very technically technical.
His technique is technical.
Yeah, because that's how much he's been learning it. I mean, Jude lied to me the other day, said that Ben dropped out of school just to train full time. And I actually believed it because that's the type of person Ben is, but he didn't.
Actually,
still in
Ben
school.
always says that he would stay in school because the rest of us who train all day have no lives.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard Ben say. He's like, I have a life, I have school.
Normally looks at Jude and the other guys, he just looks over and he just laughs at them and walks
Basically,
off.
like the
Ladies and
professional
gentlemen, your
athletes.
sixth match of the evening.
are just the
It's a special
unemployed.
one tonight. A blue belt leg locker with a record of 0-10.
0-10.
Standing at 6 foot tall, weighing in at 87 kilos, fighting out of grappling education by way of Kenthurst, Australia, former Eshe, current cross-dresser. Second in the ADC Nationals Pro Division, despite only being a blue belt. It's kind of incredible. The sandwich, Jude Keane.
Yep, Snowflake, the cross-dresser, coming out.
Jude Keane. If you want to find him on social media, it is at Jude Keane with 2 N's on the end.
In the
And
scramble
his opponent,
shorts.
purple belt,
dad gave him
guard
those,
player
Jeremy.
with an incredible record of 400-0 in the sheets. Standing at 6'1", weighing in at 87 kilograms, out of Hills Grappling Club in Castle Hill, the problem child, Jake Nichols.
So Jake Nichols, his opponent. If you want to find him on social media, it is at Jake is Tired
He
1999.
got it out a good win last Grapple Mania as well.
That's
He
it.
actually got strapped up by James, our medic.
That's
James
right.
O'Leary.
From a
Gave
head
him
clash.
Nice head strap, and he actually won that match too. I think it was from the head strap in.
Jude
Doesn't have it
straight
on
into
now,
an entry
so
here.
He's got a
see.
false sweep. He loves this false sweep.
Jude has his family here as well with him to watch. So I'm
Jude
sure he's
comes
looking
from
at he's
family
into
of
the-
Oh, straight into saddle.
plenty of siblings who are all much more successful and talented than himself. He does jiu-jitsu in a hope to make his daddy proud.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Actually, I'm talking about
Oh.
my family.
That's it.
And there's Jude
Fast
with a heel
work.
hook win.
Jude with a
That is the fastest
That was
portion of
very
the night.
fast.
very quick win. Looks around, says, "And what? Who's next?"
See, Jake's still smiling.
Jimmy Butler.
Your winner
Might be a
by
while
heel
for it to
hook,
sink in.
Jude the sandwich.
Jude Snowflake Keane. Big win.
Huge win.
I didn't even
really
get a
get to
chance
talk.
to roast
Yeah.
Jude as much as I wanted. That was so
You're known
fast.
for your outspoken comments on the commentary booth. You were able to show what you had on the mat as well. I think a lot of people want to know, like I do, where did you turn from an Eshe into a cross-dresser? And why?
When he came to GE.
He was always a
More accepted
cross-dresser.
than being Eshe.
That's true. That's very true. It was I think it was a false read that you entered that with. What were you thinking when you went in there?
It's pretty
So,
puffed
yeah,
out
okay.
for a 10-second match.
Pretty obvious stuff. All right. Any call-outs?
Anyone and everyone, all the toughest matches, anyone, I don't care.
There you go.
Probably gonna live to regret that. Well done.
There you go. He's calling me. Nah. Jude, great win there. Another
That
shot.
was a lightning fast win
Come
from
over.
Jude Keane. He's coming over to say, put his face in the camera. Oh, he's actually going to
Come over
down
to
Will's
take
drink.
my drink.
Come on, sit down,
It's come
have a
sit
drink.
with
Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
There we go.
He's gonna vomit.
You gotta
All right,
wash
thanks for
those
that.
pants now.
Yep, bit of sweat and spit all over us here, but we
He
are.
actually drank my whole drink though.
He did actually scull your whole drink.
What? Oh, dogs.
So 6
That
matches
was
in.
good.
We've got 2 to go. 2 exciting matchups on their way. Ronan O'Carroll versus Peter Gallen. And our main event, which is going to be Ben Smith coming up against Cash Douglas here tonight at Grapple Mania 5. For those of you tuning in, thanks for your support. If you are in the Sydney area, you should absolutely come down and get to one of these events because, hey, you should support the local grappling scene.
And also there's $5 hugs. So as we said before, pick anyone here you want to hug with, give us $5 and you can have a hug.
And also, I'm here, but don't let that stop you.
Yeah, we are here, but we're in the corner, so it's fine. You can
Yes.
come in, enjoy yourself, still be able to watch without hearing us too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 7th match of the evening. It's going to be a good one. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, a purple belt, all-rounder with a record of 50 wins, 0 losses, 6'1", weighing in at 94 kilograms, out of Legacy Jiu-Jitsu by way of Dublin, Ireland, the Avatar, Ronan O'Carroll.
Ronan, first appearance here at Grapple Mania.
That's it, out of Legacy HQ. If you want to find him on social media, it is at Avatar O'Carroll.
I actually know of
And
at least
his
one.
opponent, a purple belt with a
like
stripper
Mark Grayson.
style of jiu-jitsu, holding a record of 0-2
does.
at Grapple Mania. He stands at 6 foot tall, although that was not confirmed. Weighing in at 87 kilos, out of Pacheco Jiu-Jitsu, not Gracie Humaida, Australia, just in case you're wondering. He's a state champion at open weight just last month. By way of the Shire, the Rocket, Peter Gallen.
Pete, we had him here a few times. Pleasure to host him in the event, and always puts on a great show. Obviously
think,
on the mats and on OnlyFans.
And if you want to find him on social media, it is at Gulza_13. Let's see if
Pete's subversion entry where he ripped off his stripper pants was still
Yeah,
the
that was-
greatest
yeah.
jiu-jitsu walkout
That was
ever.
against Hayden, wasn't it?
I think he's done
Yeah,
it
I
in
think
almost
so.
That was
every.
against Hayden. I remember
He's done it in
that.
a couple of
Or maybe it was
matches.
against Luke Murray. I can't remember.
It was one of those two. He went
But
back to
either
back
one, they're
against
both
Luke and
like
Hayden.
standard white guys.
That's the thing about Pete. Any match you put in front of him, he'll say yes. He's not worried. And he always mixes it up. I've seen him compete in the gi as well. I mean, he'll mix it up.
Did you fall asleep?
Close.
Ronan, I know there's at least one other Ronan from Legacy Gym, which is kind of, I kind of think that name's kind of cool. It's like
Ronan.
you are a Ronin, like a lone warrior,
It's spelt differently, I think.
possibly, but let's not argue.
When I think of the name Ronan, I think of Ronan Keating.
Do you?
Yes.
Because you're a pop star at heart.
Lover of boy bands.
Ooh.
Ooh, Uchimata attempt.
Uchimata.
Uziwaza, Uchimata, whatever you guys call it. He almost threw him.
Another almost takedown.
Oh.
I almost
Given
had
the,
you, bro.
Giving the desk a little bit of a scare.
Yeah, Casey. Lucky enough to be the pillow for tonight, just in case anyone goes flying over. Casey will catch you.
Great stand-up battle we're witnessing here tonight.
Bit of battle for underhooks and head position.
Big shot there from Peter Gallen.
Likes that Uchimata attempt.
I think he actually got Hayden close with it as well.
He
Took
almost
him by
got an
surprise
Uchimata.
nearly. Yeah. I think it did actually land.
Oh,
on
Ronan on
Hayden.
the single. Gets sprawled on.
Land those on Hayden all the time.
Oh.
Did you go for a Peruvian?
He did.
Who?
Hectic. Pete Gallen. It's not
He's,
quite- it's
he's
not
actually
quite-
choking him there. He's actually got it on. He's let go, I
a
think.
Peruvian is a little.
He had
It's
it.
Steps
one
back
of
over
those
the top.
submissions where if it's not on straight away, it probably won't get tighter.
I think he had it on,
That
but
was
his
hectic.
grip slipped out.
Much props.
Beautiful. Using that, going for that guillotine.
Pete's on that guillotine, yeah, really good. From half
It's
guard.
down to half guard at the moment. I'm not sure he's going to get this.
Try and move to a butterfly type guard, would you? And
Butterfly? Well, I think now he's getting mounted by Ronan.
Ronan.
Oh, almost. No, not quite.
Oh, Ronan's going to get to side here.
And Ronan has passed.
Points
still
aren't
no,
in,
No
so
points yet, yeah.
It's pretty
Minute
good
to go.
guillotine attempt from Pete.
Ronan trying to bring the luck of the Irish here with him
Now
tonight.
we're reversed. So Ronan was almost passed into mount. Got reversed by Pete with underhook. Scoop.
Quite a bit of deep breathing, deep breaths going on here, as you would be tired.
And it's
Sure.
not even from the two guys competing.
Yeah. Jude competed for like 4 seconds and he's got his shirt off like he's gone
That's
to
still
war
not
for
his
10
fastest
minutes.
performance ever.
Yeah, he's had faster.
Yeah.
Definitely had faster
Oh.
than that.
Trying to use
That's why
that
he was so
Kimura
out of
grip.
breath.
Thank you. I make him compete.
Ooh,
and
Ronan
bring
just
me
sort of
beers.
slipped off an armbar attempt there.
Points are now on.
Point. So now if Pete gets a pass,
He will get points, yes.
he will get points.
Wonderful.
If that's not already obvious during the points period. Will Malik is mixing beer with Shivas.
There was no shivers left.
Or Jude's saliva when he like
Start somewhere.
spat in that cup.
Oh, did he spit in it?
It's all right.
I
You,
assume so.
you're drinking it now. Back step, trying to enter into the legs possibly here. Used to get back on top. That was nice.
Pete could try and go to half guard passing here.
Oh, Ronan O'Carroll
Ronan
looking to
keeps
wrestle up.
taking that single.
Yeah, Ben, multi-talented, is back to work. Just finished the match, back to work. Front desk.
Maybe Pete's going to go for a Darcy. Pete's got a good front headlock, so if he manages to get Ronan to turtle, he should capitalize on it. I feel like he's kind of wasting it.
Leg lock entry here from Ronan O'Carroll.
So well, he's passed.
He's nearly past. He just needs to clear
that
Ronan's top leg. And he is going... he almost went for the
Gets some
Darce.
north-south.
Almost
side
got to
control.
north-south.
There's 3.
Yeah.
Wonder if Ronan's going to go for a buggy. If I talk loud enough, I might give him that idea.
Pete up 3-0. 2.5 minutes to go.
Ronan might just come up on that single again. So back in turtle, Pete's got some openings for some guillotines, or he did. Back to this knee shield.
Gets proactive as well when he gets he's always on his feet. He's never quite sitting down.
Pete
into
is.
people's guards, yeah. Always looking to pass.
Well, that was nice.
Pass
He's
there.
passed
Just
again.
needs to hold
Get
him.
points for that.
He's going to Case Gatami here. No?
Yeah, he's got his 3 points.
He got his points, but
got his points, moved on.
Ronan's recovered.
Bit too late to stop the points, but
Ronan kind of needs to go for a sweep or set up an attack.
Trying to wrestle up again.
He just wants that single all the time, Ronan.
Back to turtle. Pete trying to get to the back. Ends up in half.
Now Pete's in a good position because he's gotten past the knees. So now he just needs to tripod up. Yep.
Oh, straight
Pete
into mount.
steps to mount,
He's going to get points here.
Yeah.
racking up the points.
Yeah,
That's
it's I think 9-0 now. Minutes ago, up 9-0. Pete.
In a very taxing position, being stuck in bottom mount.
Pete's probably going for an arm triangle, trying to walk that arm up.
He might need to switch in.
Ronan needs to get those hands framing on
He's pushing
Pete's
down
hips.
now.
Yeah,
trying
it
to
goes
keep.
for a kipping escape. That was good. Back to butterfly guard for Ronan.
Needs to work here though. He's got 35 seconds left.
gonna
Can
do
he
Nine.
pull off some spectacular lone warrior?
And Pete not
Shit.
looking to play it safe. And kick back on the win. He still wants more.
Ronan is looking for this false reap, but no, he wants that single.
Oh, slippery there.
2 points to Ronan.
He should get another 3.
He's going to get 3 here.
Ooh,
It's 9-5.
Oh, this is-
climbing back up on the points.
This is gonna make it close.
9-5, 5 seconds to
Pete's
go.
holding that Ronan's head in a headlock.
It's a little bit too late and just quite not enough.
Pretty good recovery by Ronan to get some points back at the
Yeah,
end.
What a match between these two.
making it interesting, as always, here at Grapple Mania.
The winner by points, Peter Gallen.
Peter Gallen, not Paul Gallen, Peter.
Did I say Paul?
No, I just wanted to make
Give
it
you a
look
minute to catch your breath, Pete. It's pretty.
Fighting nice, I never give up.
That's right.
So tough, so strong. Thanks, pal. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Cheers.
That was an amazing fight, amazing pace for such big guys to go like the full 8 minutes. It was just frenetic, fast-paced stuff. I was really impressed with the calf kick you got him with right at the beginning. Was that to try to loosen him up so that he couldn't defend the Uchimata attempts?
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely trying to take out that calf. But like, you could see it. I gave him take his feet out. And
Good strategy. Did you learn that at Gracie Umada or at Pacheco?
That's my. I can't.
Gracie Barra.
Gracie Barra.
At one point, you had him in a submission that I don't think anybody's ever seen before. You had like sort of a reverse head and arm with your leg over. I don't know. I've never seen it before. What? Do you know what you were doing?
Oh, yeah, no.
Something similar to Benny got me with last week, like some sort of Japanese necktie.
Peruvian necktie.
I can hear the breathing, I can hear the gargling.
Yeah, listen to Janice, guys.
Janice Ling Ling dropping knowledge.
Peruvian necktie.
I know my ethnicities.
From Peru. If you're in Peru and doing a necktie, you're doing it
Okay,
right.
it's a Japanese necktie.
Or if you're Peruvian and you just necktie something.
Could be called something else, I don't know.
Okay, that was an awesome
It's a Chinese
competition. Do you
necktie.
have anybody else you want to call out?
Maybe that little girl, Ken O'Leary. I think I might call him out next. I think he's been calling me out for a little while now, so he used to beat me up every Sunday, so I think I've grown enough to get him back.
Awesome, there you go. You got it. Congrats, man.
There you go, we've got a call out tonight, which we want. We want that here at Grapple Mania. Pete with a big call out.
That's
Kane
it.
O'Leary from Grappling Education.
We want people to
Big
call their
boy.
shots. We want them to call out their next
We want
opponents.
call outs. We want
He
the
said,
trash talk.
I'm going to call out that little girl. And I was like, who, me?
We want tables to be thrown. We want whatever you bring it. That's what we're here for. Kane probably going to look in. He's in the crowd here tonight. He's looking very excited. Talking to Kel right now, probably game planning already. But it was a great match just then with Pete and Ronan.
That was entertaining.
Very technical matchups here tonight. We are 7 fights in. We have our main event to go. Ben Smith coming up against Cash Douglas. It's going to be some fireworks, I think, coming up.
Cash
Definitely.
Young Money Douglas. I have known Cash since he was like 15 years old and followed his matches, followed his fights. The thing with Cash is he either has some sort of spectacular win or something super catastrophic happens. So let's hope tonight it's a spectacular match.
Nothing catastrophic.
Nothing catastrophic.
Cash always does. He definitely
Ladies and
brings it
gentlemen.
every match.
Y'all know what time it is? It's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing first, out of the red corner, a purple belt, a pressure passer, holding a record of 20 wins, 0 losses. He stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 87 kilos from my BJJ by way of Dulwich Hill. He won the Austin International in 2022, The Last Samurai, Ben Smith.
Ben Smith at Deepwater Performance. Out of my BJJ.
Just don't know how these people get these
And his
amazing
opponent,
records.
a purple belt MMA fighter, weighing in at 81.4 kilos, 175 centimeters tall, fighting out of my BJJ, Cash Douglas.
Well,
Cash Douglas. If you want to find him on social media, it is at howit.works.
he's coming out of Bella Gouge, JJ. That's the one. Yeah, Cash just came back from holiday, as you can tell, with Lecky.
I was
You can
wondering
tell
why
by
he
up the
was so
tan that he's got
tan.
on him, yeah.
He didn't
He was
tell
doing
Big
a bit
feints.
of Muay Thai. He was doing
Big
a bit of Muay
feints
Thai
here.
over there.
He just said, oh, yeah, just been spending some time in the sun.
Yeah. And some time with
Just
Lecky.
straight into
Lecky's,
it.
immense. See, yeah, he's
Shoving
a
him.
scrapper.
Just like
Scrapper
a
Cash.
I was saying before, I don't know how everyone manages to have these amazing records, like 75 million wins, 0 losses.
Yeah, I'm not sure about these records. I heard one of them,
It
I
must be true.
think Jude's was 0 and 10.
over under
I
position.
Zero.
believe that one, yeah.
0
Looking for
wins,
it.
10 losses.
Yeah, I think that was the only.
Oh, almost a suplex attempt.
We said we wanted some.
If anyone's
Cash
going
came to bring
to
it.
attempt a suplex, it's
Cash
going to be
did it,
Cash.
Yeah.
Also,
Strong snap downs, big collar ties.
if there's going to be a fight in the parking lot after, it's going to be after one of Cash's matches. I've been
Did he
to
cut
a
the
lot
rat
of
off?
his
Did he cut
matches.
his rat tail off, did he? I can't see it.
Possibly.
I think he just gave it a bit of a trim.
I think some of it's still there.
Yeah, just a bit of a trim. Get himself slickened
No,
up for
it's
this.
still there,
Oh,
look
it's
at
there.
Ooh, big leg sweep attempt. Almost like a bringing the MMA into grappling here. Another calf kick.
And Ben Smith actually submitted Pete Gallen in a super fight in spectacular fashion. So
When was that?
It's apparently one of the last super fights he had. Recent. That's all I know. It was recent. Don't know what super
I don't
fight
know
it was
much
because it
about
wasn't
Ben
here on
Smith.
Grapple Mania, was it? So
No, it wasn't.
we don't know about it.
I
Yeah,
don't-
if there's any events around, we don't know about them.
I
We
don't
only know about Grapple
anything
Mania.
outside this gym.
That's it.
Conqueror.
And mine.
Cash
here.
shooting in for a double.
Oh, yeah, over to the wall.
We got to use the
He's just
spectators.
killed some innocent spectators.
Yeah, we got to use the spectators
Crushed
to our
them underfoot.
advantage.
Cash using the wall like he'd use
That
the cage in
target-
MMA.
Target, he was helping him there.
Really trying to sweep that leg out.
He's got the shorts on, the Thailand made.
Custom made shorts. I go to
No, I
Thailand
think
for
are
custom.
they,
No, they're
aren't they Tiger Muay Thai?
shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know what that gym is. I don't know. Never been.
These guys really using the space here tonight.
Got Kel shouting some instructions to Cash. Don't know if he's going to listen.
He's going for it again. I
Cash
don't think
is-
Ben's very happy about those leg sweep attempts.
He's revved up. He's ready.
Yeah.
He just come to bring it. So Ben's
Strong
not
collar
really
ties happening.
enjoying it. He's getting to the point where it's waking Ben up, and you've been hit enough to. Right
Sounds
now,
like
I'm in a
my
fight with Cash.
normal Saturday morning. Just suddenly wake up and someone's like hitting my face, kicking my ankles, sun shining, dogs licking my face.
Is that Jeremy?
That's me.
Oh.
Cash is purported to be competing out of Belagal JJ, but he's got Keller Loxoddy in his corner.
Yeah, I did say Bell is here.
I don't know
Bella
where
is
Bella is.
here. He's here. He's on the edge of the mat there,
Yeah.
observing. Probably going to do a breakdown later on his
Being like a
Instagram
Danaher,
page.
looking,
the-
watching, disapproving.
The grappling consultant.
Possibly
He's got an
being
Instagram
creepy.
page.
Who's that?
Bella. It's
Ah.
purely dedicated to
To shit talking?
Oh,
grappling. No, he's actually breaking down grappling events. So maybe he's going to take a couple videos from this because
Ben just went for a leg kick. That was like
yeah, they're both going for
they're
it.
actually
Yeah,
like
they're
going
actually
to
trying to
chop
kick
the
each
legs,
other.
calf kick.
I
each
think we got to pause this match and just restart the rules and say you're allowed
Let's do
leg
MMA.
kicks. You're allowed leg kicks
Oh.
and slaps.
Moving into combat jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, we may as well. It's the last match of the night.
Big collar ties. Well, how are we for time? We're about to start the points period here.
So I
There we
believe
go.
Cash is waiting for points to jump in before he does the suplex.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's slowed down a little bit. I think,
It's a real grinding pace, though, these guys are putting on each other.
I don't know how much they weigh, but Ben is significantly at least taller than Cash. Remember, our coach used to always put Cash, if he partnered people up, he used to put Cash with like the so-called little guys.
Oh, watch the lights,
Cash
guys.
would be offended. I heard glass breaking there when
Yeah.
they stomped on the light.
yeah, we're not happy with that. Kel's gonna end up offering one of these guys out to a match if you break his equipment.
Also, Cash is massive, in case he happens to hear this.
Yeah, Cash, you're
Cash
looking
is
big boy,
huge.
and you're looking ready. Let's bring in the heat today.
That's it,
Ben
the
weathering the
intensity.
storm so far. Looking to impose his own game on Cash soon.
Neither
Not
of
really sure
these
what
guys want
Ben's
to give any
going
ground.
for.
I'm not sure what either of them are
Cash
going
has
for.
gone in for a few shots. Ben kind of wants to tie up, don't really know what he's...
Cash going for
takedown he
leg
wants.
kicks.
With
There's
my
another one.
extensive, enormous knowledge of judo, maybe Cash needs to off-balance Ben before going for that Sasai.
And this is the thing, if the match just goes like this, like our Chinese Jesus is going to have
Chinese
to...
Jesus will determine their
I want to see
future.
overtime today. If it goes on this whole time, I want
here
to
we
see
go,
overtime.
single leg.
You might see first
to the
takedown.
wall.
Oh, he's on guillotine. No, he's pulled him off.
I reckon Cash should have committed to that single.
Yeah.
He had the leg.
Yeah, it's pretty good grip on it.
Use the crowd to your advantage.
That was, he actually loaded that like a
yeah,
low
his
calf
his
kick.
leg
Yeah,
leg
he-
kicking.
Oh,
There we
that was
got the
go.
another
sweep
one.
there.
The society
Going
to
on,
the-
he's on the
to
he's on the
front
guillotine.
headlock.
Yep.
Cash has got a good guillotine, so he needs to snap Ben down, get his chest
Ben's
on
gonna
top
lift
of
him
Ben's
up.
head. Ben's taking Cash's entire weight
All right,
on
time.
his head. He's Pretty strong neck.
I think he's going to lose the headlock position, or no? I think he's going
Wow.
to keep the position. So
That's unlucky for Ben. Cash gets to restart with a front headlock. But
got an arm in.
Chinese Jesus has spoken.
There's an arm in. I don't.
This
Here
is
we are.
not great for Ben.
Tries
That's
to grab
strong.
on that leg, but big sprawl there from
Got
Cash
very
Douglas.
strong legs.
Trying to weigh on him there.
Look at that butt.
Breaks that grip.
I believe Cash has a lot of strangles from this spot.
And Kel's yelling out instructions. I don't know if it's going to.
Ben's fighting the hand, so
Ben's back to his
Ben's come
feet.
back up.
Still no points. 1 minute 35 to go.
Cash being very active though. He's showing a few different looks.
Ben kind of has to start going for his own attacks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
too
Cash
much weather in
down.
the
gets
storm.
yeeted.
shoves him out.
Jogging back to the spot, Cash. He's coming to bring it.
Cash bringing the heat.
Ben needs to show us a bit of his attack if he wants to try and get a win here. Cash's been very active, showing us a lot of different types of leg kicks, which is what we want.
They're mostly calf kicks.
But it's been an inside and outside kicks, but apart from kicks, he's actually trying to take him down and do some jiu-jitsu. He's been in some good spots as well with
Cash
headlocks.
going in for a single.
Yeah, a duck under there.
Ben kind of seems content to just collar tie. Maybe he'll try
45 seconds to
attempt
go.
that inside trip.
Still no points on the ball.
The colour difference.
Big feint.
Color difference.
Wow.
One's brown and
Look
one's
at Cash's
pink.
go.
neck and then
He's
Ben's
in on
face.
He's on the wall.
Cash
Committed
is-
to it,
Big
yes.
takedown.
There we go.
Big takedown. That's what we wanted to see. Cash all pumped up.
He's pumped.
22 seconds left. He's up 4-0.
Cash gets to start inside control. 4
4?
points up.
That was a little bit interesting, that Winston let that go because the wall was in use there. And Cash,
I don't think the wall is
ADCC
not
rules.
allowed. I
AD,
think the wall.
CC, AD,
Nothing's been said about the wall.
we try and keep him off the wall.
All right.
Well, look, makes for a good
Ah.
match, then it does. So be it. We'll use the wall. Whatever needs to be done, will be done.
Cash kind of rushed that transition a bit.
Time.
It's time.
That was time.
That is time. Great
Wow.
match there.
Fireworks in
Great
that
back and
matchup.
forth.
It's not the first time I've seen Cash with an epic late stage takedown.
Your winner by points, Cash Douglas.
Cash gutting out a great win there. The main of our matches here tonight at Grapple Mania. To Nuran.
Okay, Cash, that was an action-packed fight. I've seen you at training a few times. Naturally, I avoided eye contact so I wouldn't have to roll with you. I now see that my intuition was absolutely correct. There's a lot of attempted leg sweeps. Were you getting frustrated that he wasn't going down?
No talk, just action. Chris, I'm coming for you.
No talk. All action. All gas, no brakes.
That's the end of it, guys.
I missed you,
How
he
about
called
that
out.
last main event,
Chris?
boys? Let's give them all the competitors a big round of applause.
Did he call someone out?
Yeah, he called out Chris. I don't know which
Chris
Chris.
Tucker, I thought he said, but we'll go with whoever.
That's us for tonight. That is
Yeah,
us
thanks,
done.
guys, for
I'm with
tuning in.
Johnny Yaps, Will Malik, Eddie Fraze.
Frederick Daniel that got beaten by Trae Young by 60 points.
We will be back here in a month or so.
No, we got a variety of events coming up. We're going to have some team grappling action coming up as well on Grapple Mania. So if you aren't already subscribed to the Grappling Education YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribing so you can find out all the action, catch it all live. The live streams are free. But
This guy is so
And
professional.
if you want the smoke, yeah, he can do the professional stuff. Janice and I are just here to tell you, if you want the smoke, you want to put your name down for some matches, you want to come down, get a hug for $5, come down, be part of it. Grapple Mania.
see you next time.